King of the Mountain.
Welcome back to King of the Mountain. It is time for the Tournament 3 Finals.
It's been a long time coming. We've gone through 15 qualifying rounds, an impound lot race.
That was a mess.
And 6 tournament races to get to this point, the Tournament number 3 Finals.
Out of 60 modified cars sent in from around the world, these are the top 4.
And tonight, one of them will earn a title match against the King of the Mountain, the FGC family, in the VW Golf.
Up first, the #1 challenger going into the finals, Terrence Jr. in the Purple People Eater.
The Purple People Eater is a 2008 Lancer Evolution. Terrence Jr. has absolutely been crushing it in this tournament. He started off the first round with a clean sweep over the competition. Then he proceeded to win 3 out of 4 races in round 2.
Hey, he's the son of Terry Hill. Terry Hill was the first King of the Mountain. He lost the title to the FGC family. Terrence Jr. is here to take it back.
Up next, we have Didi driving in the Manhattan Skyline. It's a Nissan Skyline HT 2000 GTX.
If I could sum up Didi's strategy in one word, it would be blocking.
Yeah, Didi really knows how to shut other drivers down on the track.
Didi does not like to be passed.
If she can get out front early in the races today, she might have a chance of shutting down Terrence Jr.
Then we have Sergio driving in Captivante Uno.
Sergio driving for Team France in the Hot Wheels Synchro. Sergio might be the most underrated driver in the finals.
Well, he's been racing in the shadows of Luke H. Now that Luke is out of the picture, this might be Sergio's chance to shine.
He hasn't been the fastest, but he's been kind of a solid second place driver.
Second place will get you to the finals, but it will not get you a title match against the King.
And last up, we have Mickey Fumes driving in Lady B. It's an Aston Martin V8 Vantage.
What can I say about Mickey Fumes? His driving has been pretty much on par with Didi. He's not the fastest driver, but you know, it's not always about being the fastest.
Yeah, I guess so.
Who am I kidding? It's a race. It's always about being the fastest.
Yeah, I mean, Mickey Fumes, he's here. He beat a lot of other drivers to get here, but is he better than Didi or Terrence Jr.?
No way.
Hey, you never know until it's race day, and right now, it is time to get started with the finals. Here we go with race 1. We've got Terrence Jr. on the front right in the purple Evo, and Didi on the front left.
Terrence Jr. starting off in the lead.
Didi not far behind. I'm hoping to see some close races. This is the finals, but
I don't know if you're going to see close with Terrence Jr. on the track.
Didi once again blocking the other drivers. She does not like to be passed.
Here comes Terrence.
And Terrence Jr. takes the win on race 1, followed by Didi, and here comes Sergio.
If Terrence Jr. starts in the front row, it's almost a given that he's going to win.
He's won several times from the back row as well. Mickey Fumes getting stuck on the last straight. That's going to be a DNF for him. A strong start here by Terrence Jr. Look at the distance he has on the rest of the competition. Right there, Didi helping him out.
I don't know if she was intentionally helping him. She just really likes blocking.
I'm not sure if that strategy is going to work here in the finals. Yes, she was able to slow down Sergio and Mickey Fumes, but she lost a lot of ground on Terrence Jr.
Yeah, it's finals time. You've got to be pushing for first place. Just like Randy always told me, if you ain't first, you're last.
Here we go with race 2. We have Didi starting off on the front right, Mickey Fumes on the front left.
Terrence Jr. drafting off Didi.
Here they come into turn 2. Didi ahead by about 1 car length.
Some sloppy driving coming out of 2.
Didi maintaining the lead around the final corner.
I think she's got it.
Wait a minute, here comes Terrence on the outside.
Oh, he got it.
And Terrence Jr. steals the win from Didi right at the finish line.
That guy is a savage.
Well, he's driving for Redline Salvage Inc., not Savage, Salvage.
Well, they need to change that name after this.
Just look at Terrence Jr. right here. He was patient, waiting for the opportunity to make that move. I really thought Didi had it in the bag right here, but look at Terrence Jr. with that quick move to the outside lane. And then he puts the block on Didi at the finish line. That was just...
That right there was just a smooth move.
Speaking of smooth, this race is brought to you by Manscaped.com, the premium global brand for men's grooming and hygiene products.
Manscaped offers the best tools and liquid formulations for the 3 B's of men's odor.
The 3 B's?
Your body, butt, and balls.
Oh, wow. So we're just getting right to it.
Yep.
Well, they just launched their 4th generation trimmer, the Lawnmower 4.0.
It's a whole new balls game.
The Lawnmower 4.0 features 4 trimmer guard options, allowing you to choose your preferred hair length, and has replaceable ceramic blades with the all-important skin-safe technology.
You gotta keep the crown jewels safe.
Plus, it's cordless and waterproof, so you can trim in the shower.
That makes for an easy cleanup.
It also features wireless charging with a lithium-ion battery that gives you 90 minutes on a full charge.
That's great because you don't want to be in a rush when you're trimming around the manberries.
Did I mention the LED light?
That is nuts.
And for the man on the go, the new Lawnmower 4.0 features a travel lock, so you don't have to worry about it buzzing around in your bag. Join over 2 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with their most sensitive areas.
I did the math. That's over 4 million balls.
With products like the Lawnmower 4.0, ball deodorant, ball toner, and ball wipes, Manscaped makes it easier than ever to take care of your pair.
Get the right tools for your family jewels and get 20% off plus free international shipping when you go to manscaped.com and use the promo code BOT20.
The link is in the description. Your balls will thank you.
Mine already have.
Here we go with race 3. Terrence Jr. currently in the lead with 10 points. Didi with 6. Mickey Fumes in the blue car has 2. Sergio in the white car has 3.
So this race is pretty much over for Sergio and Mickey Fumes.
Well, they're going to need to win like 2 in a row.
Look at Terrence Jr.
Terrence in second. He pushes Sergio around.
He wants another clean sweep.
Terrence is not messing around. He wants this race bad. What the heck was that?
I think that was a tree.
Yeah, but where did it come from?
Well, they start off as a seed, and then if you water and get sunshine...
I mean, how did it get on the track?
I don't know.
This is the 3D Bot Maker King of the Mountain Finals, and we have a tree on the track.
Yeah, I mean...
We can't have trees on the track during the finals.
Well, hey, on the bright side, I think we just answered the age-old question, if a tree falls on the track and a car hits it, does it make a sound? And the answer was yes.
That's obvious. No one asked that question.
Well, I was always curious about it, so I'm glad that I now know the answer.
Well, I guess we're going to add falling trees to the waiver.
You should add flying trees as well.
Why would a tree fall? You know what? That's actually a good idea.
Here we go. This is it. Race 4 of 4. The winner gets a chicken dinner and a title match against the King of the Mountain.
No chicken dinner.
Okay, then just the title match.
The only one who has a chance of tying Terrence Jr. is Sergio, but to do so, Terrence Jr. would need to have a DNF on this final run.
Sergio is trying.
Terrence just needs to keep it together right here.
Sergio getting closer.
Sergio trying to find a way around that Evo, but he is not successful.
Terrence, baby.
And Terrence Jr.
Oh, yeah.
wins his 3rd race of the night.
He's a savage.
And will now face off against the FGC family for the King of the Mountain title.
Look, Sergio needed Terrence Jr. to make a mistake. The thing is, Terrence Jr. does not make mistakes.
You've got to give Sergio some credit. He put on a great race at the end, but he just did not have enough speed to keep up with the mighty Evo.
And now it's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's the main event.
That's right, this one is for the title. On your left corner, driving in the VW Golf, is the current King of the Mountain, the FGC family driving in Kong.
And on your right, the challenger, driving for Redline Salvage Inc. in the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. It's Terrence Jr. in the Purple People Eater.
The FGC family took the title back in tournament number 2 with a 3-1 win over Terry Hill.
Now Terrence Jr. is back for revenge for his father to try to return the crown back to the Terry Hill dynasty.
Here we go. This is it. The first driver to win 3 takes the crown. Here we go. Terrence has certainly been amazing, but so was his father, Terry Hill. Don't sleep on that little VW Golf.
The FGC pulling ahead.
It's a close one side by side. Terrence with the overtake and the block.
He learned that one from Didi.
It's a very effective strategy in a 2-car race, but look at FGC family gaining.
That little car is quick.
But it's not quick enough on the first race. Terrence Jr. takes the first win. He needs 2 more wins to take the title.
That was a great close race. Exactly what I was expecting to see from these 2 drivers.
We haven't seen a lot of blocking from Terrence Jr., but this right here.
A classic Didi move.
I actually think he perfected that move. It was a quick in and out. He really didn't lose any speed at all.
I expect nothing less from the son of a hill.
Here we go with race 2. This time Terrence Jr. starting off on the inside lane. I know he would like nothing less than to clean sweep this championship race, but I don't think King Kong is going down that easy.
Here they go. Terrence Jr. once again out in the lead.
FGC not far behind. Terrence Jr. stretching that lead out now.
I don't know, 3D. Terrence Jr. looks unstoppable.
He's ahead by several car lengths now. They're rounding the final corner, and Terrence Jr. will take his 2nd win in a row. He is 1 win away from being your new King of the Mountain.
Wow, I was expecting more of a fight from the FGC family.
Yeah, me too.
It's not over yet, but it's not looking good for them.
You can see Terrence Jr. taking advantage of starting on the inside lane. Once he's in front of you, there's almost no way of stopping him.
Well, he's got that Terry Hill DNA, plus he's driving in an Evo. That right there is a winning combination.
Here we go. This is it. It is race point for Terrence Jr. He is 1 race away from a clean sweep and taking the title. Can he do it?
Here we go.
This time the drivers side by side coming down the first straight.
FGC on the inside, they're pulling ahead.
FGC in the lead.
Here comes Terrence.
Terrence Jr. passes on the inside.
He cannot be stopped.
He's just 1 turn away from the title.
It's over. It is over.
The King has fallen.
Terrence Jr., baby.
The King has fallen.
Oh, yeah.
All hail the new King of the Mountain, Terrence Jr.
The title is back in the Hill family. Long live the Terry Hill dynasty.
And I know what people are thinking. Another Evo takes a championship on the 3D Botmaker channel.
We've got the Evo dominating King of the Mountain and the DRC.
Look at this jump right here by Terrence Jr. getting some air off turn 2. He was just in the zone all night. Out of the 7 races he was in, he only came in 2nd place once.
Terry Hill taught him well.
And there he is, your tournament number 3 winner and King of the Mountain, Terrence Jr. in the Purple People Eater.
Awesome job by Terrence Jr. Tonight, he is the man.
This concludes King of the Mountain tournament number 3, but we still got a lot of cars waiting here to qualify for tournament number 4, 5, it may even go out to 6.
All I know is there is some serious competition coming in tournament number 4.
Oh yeah, some of the big guns in modified diecast racing have been waiting for their turn to take the track, and it's finally time to release the beast.
Things are about to get real.
Until next time, I'm 3D Botmaker.
And I'm 2D.
And you've been watching King of the Mountain.
I feel like Mike Jordan, give me the rock and I'm scoring. Hey, came from the bottom, that's foreign. I swear that I'm up for the sun in the morning. Oof, hey, I gotta flex. I need a Nike bag, give me the check. I need the money and power, respect, but I promise I'm repping the O to the dead. Hey, oof, I told him out of my way. I don't got nothing to say. Now they can't run at my pace. Yeah, they know that we ain't the same. 402, we rap the game. I told them this ain't a game.